while it has become a norm or tradition for any incoming president to rejig the system via the security architecture, the graft agencies and all that, I frown at the idea of political elite or the president choosing who heads the graft agency. Because when it happens that way, it becomes very difficult for the chairman or whoever has been so appointed to carry out his job without executive or political interference. The system must be rejigged in a way that these institutions of the state that are the pillars of democracy must be able within themselves to choose officers and men that have grown through the ranks to head the Nigerian police force, the security law enforcement agencies, and the graft agencies. That is the only way we can rejig a system and bring to place institutions that will act independently.
But if they go through the ranks, and they are going through the ranks of the Nigerian, say, police force, for instance, the way it's currently constituted, are we not going to be back here where their leaders are being probed and investigated and being accused of gross misconduct?
That is what we're saying. If we create the system, it's not something that we'll do overnight. We have the Police Service Commission there. We have other organizations that oversee the activities of these security agencies. But because if you allow, Mr. President, every incoming president to pick who is the chairman of the graft agency or the IGP of police, that is very political circle that has brought him to power. Of course, there is every tendency for that head of that organization to tilt in favor of them.
Fair enough.
We must use strong institutions that will be able to look at what is happening in the U.S., for instance, where Trump, a former president, is being arrested and prosecuted. When you think we'll ever get to that point? You mentioned the NBA chairman that has just, I saw what the NBA chairman said. He was urging the IGP of police and the ICPC to go after Bukatua. Must we have such statements before the institutions of the state do the needful? Until we get to that point where the institutions of the state can be able to do their job without waiting for Mr. President to give an order, only then